First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burger King. Everybody say they won't beef till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. And yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. Now, I know I don't do this, but, listen. I'm going to make a wild prediction. I know it's early. I just feel it. I can feel it in the air. I feel it, bro. I'm gonna make a wild prediction. I'm gonna tell you what crap. I wasn't even gonna fuck with you motherfuckers today. Nah, I damn near we're gonna take at least a day off. Maybe even 2. But, and actually I woke up to this. I woke up to the press conference. I didn't know when the press conference was gonna be. And I've been waiting on it. And, you know, sometimes as content creators, we just dry talk boxing when ain't shit going on. Sometimes, bro, we just need to, you know, it don't be shit going on in boxing and we just steady talking boxing. Man, listen, yeah, I was getting a little bored with boxing, a little too much talk, not enough fights happening. So I'm tired of speculating and all that shit and what if and hypothetically and, you know, and all that shit. So it's official. It's a done deal. I just watched the press conference. And 903 predicts that David Benividez versus Demetrius Andrade will be the fight of the year. Fight of the year. Fight of the year. And yeah, we done had some good ones. One of the major reasons why I'm finna say this is gonna be the fight of the year is because the fights that we thought was gonna be the shit, it wasn't what we thought it was gonna be. Canelo Jamel wasn't what we thought it was gonna be. Spence and Crawford, it wasn't. But Spence versus Crawford, Crawford just put on a spectacular performance too, though. I'm not gonna just, yeah, it was a dominant performance, but he put on a hell of a show. So I can't just say it didn't live up to the hype. I'm just gonna say it wasn't as competitive. The competitiveness wasn't there. But it still was a hell of a fight. Best performance of Terrence Bud Crawford's career, hands down. In my opinion, I think Canelo should have stopped Jamel. Yeah, that's what I think. When a fighter is trying to survive, you as a veteran ain't supposed to let him survive. You let a 154-pounder survive. So you don't really get no credit. Like I said, I shitted on Jamel and I don't respect him. I don't fuck with him. I'm not looking forward to none of his fights. I don't feel sorry for him or none of that. The little crying on the epilogue, I don't feel sorry for none of that shit. But I also don't give Canelo credit, bro, because you picked on a 154-pounder. And you couldn't even stop him. And we keep talking about this devastating power. That's why my Canelo versus David Benividez prediction has changed, like I said. But this ain't about Canelo. Also, since I'm talking about Canelo, Demetrius Andrade said the realest shit of the entire press conference. And, you know, because he was like, fuck Canelo. He said it about 6 times. Man, fuck Canelo. Ain't nobody worried. That's the realest shit of any fighter that you could say right now. You know, David Benividez kind of was like, yeah, fuck him. But David still want that fight. David want that fight. And which leads me to say this. You know, even Brian Custer, I told him, I always said I respect him because even though he a company man, he tried his best to still be a brother, you know. He ain't no Tim Bratton, none of that. Brian Custer, I like him. Because when Wilder was talking about Glovegate, Brian Custer was one of the only major platforms that gave Wilder ear to, you know what I'm saying, a voice to talk on. So it's certain shit he's done that's kind of on code. But Brian Custer, let me tell you something about PBC. They don't like Andrade, and I've been peeped that shit. And I can't say it's from way back when he was supposed to fight Jamel and he pulled out the fight. It ain't that. You know, Al just got his picks, bro. I told you, bro, motherfuckers really be on code for Al. Al ain't nothing but if boxing was politics, bro, he'd be a Democrat and Bob is a Republican. And I'm not neither. Al, he ain't, man, they don't like Andrade. I just noticed that. I'm just going to say that. And from the PBC standpoint, they are favoring Benividez. They're going for him. They're expecting him to have an impressive win and this and that and all that there. Because even Brian Custer, you know, when he said something about Canelo, Brian Custer was like, oh, I mean, even after Andrade said, man, fuck Canelo, Brian Custer brought it up again. I mean, the super middleweight undisputed champion Canelo. Bro, PBC is on Canelo nuts, bro. Yeah, am I the only one who noticed this shit? We can't even talk about David. Fuck the weight division. It's about this fight, bro. People, whoever win this fight, they get a chance against Canelo. Bro, Canelo ain't on these dudes' level, in my opinion. Like, listen, man, I'm not going to turn this into no Canelo video, but I'm just telling you, bro, that shit is cap. That shit is cap, bro. You couldn't stop a 154-pounder. You definitely ain't stopping neither one of these fighters, bro. And you ain't going to outbox them either. So, these are the... Besides David Morrell, bro, these are the best two at 168. Besides David Morrell, these are the best two at 168. And... let me say this about David Benividez, because when I first started this channel, I was on David Benavidez's neck. I was on his neck. I wouldn't give him credit. Yeah, I was being biased. I wouldn't give him credit. I told him that you are not a Mexican monster because Eric Morales, Chavez now, one of them got to name you. Mike Tyson is not qualified to call you a Mexican monster. I'm just going to say that, and I just wish you hadn't took on that name. You know, it would have been better. If you want to be a Mexican monster, you should have let one of them greats like Chavez now name you that. But Mike Tyson too high, and that motherfucker eat 40 gummy worms and smoke about 70 blunts a day. Mike Tyson, anyway, let me get out that. But I criticized you, and you know one of the biggest reasons why I've criticized David Benividez, it's just like with Al Heyman, like, it's like, I just don't like the black, you know. It ain't like with Al Heyman. It's like with Deion Sanders. You know, Deion Sanders did what he did. He just a company man. I wasn't so furious at him. I was more furious at black folks supporting him. I was most furious with black folks fighting for a white school. That's what I was more furious about, making a white school richer and fighting for him like the world hating on him or something, and the industry hate. How does the industry hating on you and you at a white school? Anyway, so it's the same way with David Benividez. Jamal got called a ass kisser of Canelo, Jamel, Spence. All of them been trying to beg for that fight. Crawford begging now. All them motherfuckers begging, you know. I know you want to leave me, and I refuse to let you go. Motherfucker just begging. You begging for him not to leave. So, David Benividez is a part of that crew. You know what I didn't like? When it came to Jamal and Andrade, they begging. What if they done? But when it came for Benividez, when he beat Caleb Plant, the whole world act like that win automatically. Canelo gotta fight him. And he ain't begging, though. David Benividez was begging. And I would know, and I listen, I'm finna give you all the credit, but I just want to get all this shit off my chest. And I'm gonna let it go after this. But I will never forget, bro, when your father said, you know, we just gonna quit speaking bad about Canelo. We don't want to disrespect him, and maybe we'll get the fight. Yeah, maybe if we don't disrespect him, maybe he'll give it. But if we disrespect him, we may not get the fight. So for that, we ain't gonna disrespect him. Now, David Benavidez didn't say that, but his father said it. And I thought that was some of the softest shit that has ever been said. So that has been my criticism of David Benavidez. But I just wanted to be understood, bro. I really like David Benavidez. I really like that motherfucker, bro. I really like him, bro. And one thing I like about this press conference is, I'm saying David Benavidez, I believe he's maturing as a fighter. He's still young. I think he's 26. He young as shit. That motherfucker, he got time to get better. But I like the fact that David Benavidez don't play for the camera. Motherfucker a dog for real, in my opinion. Oh, and of course I got the David Morrell criticism. I got that criticism too. But what I like about David Benavidez is that it ain't gotta always be some beef. It ain't gotta always be some ignorant shit. We can be professional, but I'm still gonna beat your ass. He got that mentality. David Benavidez is actually a very respectful man. He respectful as shit. Just like with Jamal. He didn't disrespect Jamal until Jamal said, "I'll break your fucking neck" or some shit. David Benavidez, and now they cool and shit. They squash this shit. But David Benavidez is a very respectful fighter. But if you want to get disrespectful, he can't wait. He wants you to get disrespectful, and he will get disrespectful. But these two fighters respect each other. I'm telling you right now, though, David Benavidez ain't used to looking into somebody's eyes that ain't scared of him. Caleb was scared, bro. Caleb was scared. That's why he folded, bro. Most dudes be scared of Dave. I'm telling you, dudes are really scared of this guy, bro. Andrade looked him dead in his eyes, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Andrade is a nice killer. Andrade is a nice killer, and man, let me tell you something, bro. The energy of Andrade is different. Andrade fight just like he talk. He tricky. He say shit you just don't expect. He say shit you don't expect. He unorthodox with his speech. He was just like, "Say, I'm that guy. Just buy the fight. Fuck Canelo. Fuck Canelo." He wild. That's who he is, though. He just a jokester. He love to joke, but he be dead serious. Andrade is one of them fighters that can smile and beat your ass. He can smile and beat your ass. So, yeah, man, I definitely think that this fight right here will be fight of the year because I don't think Andrade is going to back down. I don't think Andrade is going to back down. I think he will let his hands go more than ever because against David Benavidez, he's the kind of opponent you have to let your hands go. You have to get respect. Man, I see so much in this fight. I'm going to tell you something. I see both of them getting dropped. I could see both of them getting dropped. I'm doing a video. I could see both of them getting dropped. Oh, that's my damn dog. Yeah, I could see both of them getting... That motherfucker be kicking in the door. Kicking in the door, waving. Oh, strong chest ass. Strong head ass. Anyway, nah, bro. I see both of them getting dropped. Because I think the power of Andrade is going to shock David Benavidez. And I think Benavidez one of them dude, he can just land one of them punches while you're on the back foot and just catch you and drop you. I could see both of them getting knocked down. But it's gonna be a strategic war. It's gonna be a strategic war. Man, I'm just telling you. But Benavidez do got the reach. But he's 6'2". Andrade is about 6'1". He definitely got the reach advantage. When I look at Andrade, bro, the level of focus, bro, Andrade is definitely hungry. And when I look at him, bro, Andrade is I'm telling you, bro, he finna fight like this is his last fight. He finna fight like this is the fight of his life, bro. And what's so dangerous is that both of them know what they're up against. Neither one of them are underestimating their opponent. Because most of these fights that have happened this year, fighters underestimated their opponent. You know, yeah, fighters underestimate. These fighters will be well prepared. And one thing I can say about David Benavidez, that motherfucker preparation for fights, the fact that he respects his opponents, bro, to the point where I don't think too many dudes train as hard as David Benavidez. But I'm finna give you a criticism that nobody ever talks about. Jose Benavidez Sr. I respect you. Yeah, I said you said that shit about Canelo, but I do respect you as a man. I respect you for what you've done with both of your sons. I think you are a good trainer. I think you're a great father. And I don't think they would be there here in this position without you. David Benavidez he finna make another huge check. I know he made a big check against Caleb. Because, you know, he been wearing a lot of shiny shit. You know, that's that. I guess that's his ego. I don't know. But anyway, now, bro, I respect you with the relationship and what you've done with your sons, but I just want to say something that nobody has ever said. I think this would be the fight where the training of Jose Benavidez Sr., it would be exposed, or you a better trainer than I thought you was. Let me tell you something about David Benavidez is just a machine. That I feel like, in my opinion, he ain't been fighting off skill and strategy and game plan. I feel like he just been fighting off sheer determination and come forward, walk you down, and just relying on his abilities. I really think that the training of Jose Benavidez Sr. can possibly be exposed, because you're fighting a very tricky fighter. You're fighting somebody that has one of the highest ring IQs in boxing. And with this kind of fight, you can't just depend on my strength, my size, my intimidation, the fact that I throw a lot of punches. You got to be strategic in this fight. You're going to have to be very strategic, so I'm looking forward to seeing what the game plan is. And like I said, maybe Jose Benavidez Sr. is a much better trainer than what I'm seeing. But this is one of those fights that will show. Fight of the year, bro. I'm predicting it. And you know, this fight was supposed to be in San Antonio, and I was going to go to the motherfucker. You know, they done moved it to Vegas, though. I was mad as shit, bro. They been saying San Antonio ever since, and last week they started saying Las Vegas. So, you know. But yeah, I was going to go to that other fight. But I'm definitely excited about it, man. I'm happy for Andrade. I'm definitely rooting for him to win. But like I said, I like David Benavidez. And David Benavidez is a fighter. It's hard not to like him. It's hard not to like him. And I respect you, bro. I respect you, bro, because it's not that you taking a risk. You taking a risk, bro, because you really don't know what Andrade got. See, motherfuckers really don't. Even me, I don't know what he got. You know, he going on 30s. I don't know what he got. I don't know. It's like the unknown, bro. We just know what we've seen here and there, but we don't know. We don't know how Andrade finna show up. If Andrade look anything like he looked at 154, this fight gonna be different. If he look anything, I'm telling you, if Andrade is, if he got 70% of himself left, I'm telling you, bro, he can pull this shit out. 70% Andrade, he can beat David Benavidez, bro. And if he anything above that 70%, we in for, and he back training with Andre Rozier. Andrade hungry, bro, and I see that shit. I don't know where he's at physically though, but mentally, he want this fight, bro. He want to win. And one thing I love about Andrade, bro, that motherfucker, see, I'm going to tell you some wild shit. Black fans really don't like Andrade. Black fans will be going for David Benavidez. Most black fans will be rooting for David Benavidez because he has a huge black fan base. You know, in one of my videos, I called him the Black Mexican. You know, Mexicans came in my chat. No, he ain't black. He Ecuadorian. That's Ecuadorian. No, he ain't black. He is not a black man. But anyway, I love the fact that Andrade, you fighting, he is the boogeyman at 168. In my opinion, the real boogeyman is David Morrell. But on a big level, because David Morrell is not the star that David Benavidez is. When it comes to star power, David Benavidez is one of the biggest boogeymans in boxing. Andrade ain't scared of him, bro. This is what I'm telling you, this fighter of the year. Andrade ain't scared of him, bro. Man, I'm telling you, bro, Andrade, I'm telling you, bro, I know dudes like him, bro. Them motherfuckers will smile, and they don't have, some dudes got to roar before they fight. You never seen a dude pump himself up to fight? Pace back and forth and all that soft ass shit. Andrade ain't got to do none of that shit. Andrade can shake your hand, smile, and hug you just like he hugged David Benavidez and beat the dog shit out you. He different, bro. And David Benavidez, and I'm telling you, face-offs do tell a lot at times. David Benavidez, I'm telling you, you know, he mean, but he's seen something in Andrade, and I know he did. And it's going to make him train harder, too, so it makes him more dangerous. He know he has an opponent that's not finna lay down, bro. Whether his skills are still there, whether his stamina is there, whether he's still himself or what he has left at his age, David Benavidez know that this dude is not coming to lay down. And he's not scared of you. He's not intimidated. There is no intimidation factor, bro. That's why I say Andrade got a different kind of mindset from most fighters. That's why I know for a fact, bro, Canelo can't fuck with it. Because Andrade don't see you as a god. Andrade don't see Canelo as shit, bro. And that's one of the biggest things I respect about him. When it comes to all these fighters that's trying to fight Canelo, Andrade is the only fighter that, man, fuck it, Canelo, bro. He ain't shit. He ain't shit. Andrade, I'm telling you something. Even 60% Andrade would beat the dog shit out of Canelo. His style is completely horrible for him. And he bigger than Canelo. He's 6'1". The reach, the southpaw. I think he beat the shit out of Canelo, bro. The only fighter that I think can beat either of these fighters is David Morrell. David Morrell. What's that dude named? Mabili. He a dangerous motherfucker that's coming up too. Very dangerous. I just want to see him in a good step-up fight too. I definitely want to see him in a step-up fight. But I told you, David Morrell is the wild card in my opinion at 168. But Demetrius Andrade versus David Benividez. Let's see, what we about a month and a half away. I'm just telling you, bro, it's gonna get more serious. It's gonna get more intense. I'm telling you, this fight, in my opinion, is gonna be action-packed. Action-packed. And the thing about Andrade, like I told you, bro, he's not just a boxer. He don't run around. He sit down on his punches. Andrade come to hurt you in every fight. My only critique about Andrade, he's not a great finisher. Because I think he could have stopped every opponent he stepped in the ring with. Because he hurt all of them. He dropped them. That one dude, Walter Aquintal, he dropped them 7 times. But he don't go for the finish. Nicholson, his last fight, he could have finished them. He lets off the gas. And I'm just telling you, in this fight, you can't let off the gas, bro. You can't let out the gas. But I definitely think Andrade has power that will definitely make David Benividez rethink some shit. And I also think that David Benavidez's hand speed will bother Andrade. His defense gonna have to be spectacular that night, bro. I'm just telling you. I think this is one of them fights. This is one of them fights where it's 2 hungry dudes that's been counted out, that haven't been given a big opportunity, that haven't been, considered the best of the best, and they're gonna fight for that shit. They're gonna fight for that shit. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm out this motherfucker. I respect this fight, and one thing about me as a fan, it ain't always got to be some beef. It ain't always got to be some bad words and we trying to choke each other at the press conference and all. It ain't always got to be there for a fight to be exciting. It ain't. Sometimes it's most scary when they respectful and they just staring each other down with that just blank stare. Sometimes that's more that's more exciting, because I'm telling you, Andrade is a nice killer. Andrade is a nice killer. We know David Benavidez is a killer. Everybody know that. Andrade is a nice killer. He a nice killer, and I think he's very fearless. I think that's the thing that's going to shock everybody when you see that he ain't scared of, when you see him walk to and step to David, because I believe that will happen. Let me tell you something, bro. No fighter will beat David Benavidez on the back foot. You can do that shit a little bit, but at some point, bro, you're going to have to walk him down. You're going to have to step to him. You're going to have to take it to him. Huh. So, yeah, all that shit you motherfuckers believed in Caleb. Black fans believed in Caleb. Black fans was going for him like a motherfucker. Oh, I still believe in Caleb, just like you motherfuckers believed when he fought Canelo. But Caleb folded, bro. Caleb folded. He never not once stepped to David Benavidez, bro. You never stepped to him. Never not one point in that fight did he walk David down. People think you can be walked down. Anybody can be walked down, bro. Give a fuck how big or strong you is. Your ass can be walked down. So, he gonna have to use a strategic aggression. He definitely gonna have to stand his ground. I think he will fight on the back foot at times, but I definitely see that fight being in the center of the ring at times. Andrade ain't one of them fighters that get caught on the ropes like that. You just look at his fight. How many fights have you ever seen him just struggling to stay off the ropes? Great footwork. When it comes to the top 5 most skilled fighters in boxing, I got Terrence Crawford, Jerome Boots Ennis, Shakur, Andrade, and David Morrell. I think those are the top 5 most skilled fighters in boxing, in my opinion. In my opinion, I think Andrade has the skills, the determination. I think he got every tool in the book to upset David Benavidez. And I'm rooting for him to the fullest. I'm going for him. I hope you win, bro. I want to see you shine, bro. I think you deserve it. I think you've been avoided, just like David Benavidez has been avoided, but you've been avoided much longer, and you've never received no credit. Motherfuckers think this shit is a game. People think Andrade is really a joke. I'm telling you, bro, you're a nice killer. He'll laugh and say weird shit that you don't understand and beat the dog shit out your ass. So I'm truly excited about this fight. I'm very excited about it, but I'm also nervous. David Benavidez is very dangerous. He relentless. But I've always said David Benavidez has no defense. And I've said what Andrade got to work on. David Benavidez, if you don't work on your defense, I could see David Benavidez getting dropped 3 or 4 times, bro. If he don't work on his defense and don't really be defensively responsible and think you... Because sometimes David Benavidez walk you down with his hands down. He do it in every fight. Not the entire fight, but it's times where he just coming forward with his hands down. Andrade will drop you like that, bro. He gonna hit you with a 3-punch combination flush, bro, that you don't see coming. You cannot do that shit. So you're going to have to work on your defense in this fight, bro. That's always been a major flaw of David Benavidez. That's why I've always criticized about him more than anything is his lack of defense and the fact that he's not working on it. So you're going to have to work on it in this fight. And Andrade, you're going to have to be stronger than ever, bro. You're going to have to be strong. And I've been saying you hit that punching bag and then try. Andrade, and your legs big. Legs big. And then that's a very important factor. You know, your legs don't have to be very strong in this fight. Andrade, you know, he's filling up in the weight pretty good. So I don't think size will be a factor. I just think it's going to be determination, will, and skill. And skills will pay the bills. Even though I say David Benavidez lacks defense, he's a skilled fighter, though. He's skilled in certain ways. He do a lot of shit. That hard-ass jab, and I love his straight right. I love the straight right of David Benavidez. That fucking straight right. And that motherfucker throw 4 hooks back to back, left hooks back to back. He do very spectacular shit. So I'm telling you, this fight can't miss. It can't miss. There's no way this fight will miss. It can't miss, bro. Because Andrade, as great as he is, David Benavidez got the style to destroy him. And as relentless as David Benavidez is, Andrade is tricky enough he can embarrass you. David Benavidez can go out there and get embarrassed, or Andrade can go out there and get destroyed. David Benavidez can go out there and get embarrassed and drop 3 or 4 times, or he could go out there and completely destroy Andrade. Or it could just be a competitive ass fight, bro, just back and forth action. But either way it go, bro, I'm just telling you, I know it's going to be a lot of action. It's going to be a lot of excitement. And I can't wait for this fight, bro. I cannot wait for this fight. Yeah, I love Devin Haney. I'm excited about the Regis Prograis fight. This fight right here going to trump it, in my opinion. It's going to trump. It's going to trump any fight this year. I love the Shakur versus Edwin De Los Santos. It's some fights that's been great this year, bro. But I'm telling you, this fight, because nobody's expecting it. Nobody's expecting this to be fight of the year. It's going to be fight of the year. So, yeah, this is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.